But now let's stop talking about us and talking about our wonderful guest who's coming on. Why don't you introduce our guest today?
Megan,
Hi.
welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on.
Which I figured would lead into something that I didn't know what.
Yeah.
It's more one-on-one stuff.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And like essentially that's helped me get into social work, like into my master's as well. So in hindsight, it's really cool to see how all of it linked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I keep seeing.
Yeah.
Because I kind of like talking to you again before recording, you were telling me you were doing a master's, but then hearing all these things that have linked up into like ramped up to that point.
Yeah.
So how did you end up, so Diploma of Community Service, is that TAFE?
Yeah.
So then how do you end up finding a way to do a master's in social work?
I worked as a chaplain for a few years. So
Oh, yes.
my first chaplaincy role was with Courtney
Okay.
at the school she was at.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember walking into the room and she was like, "Hi, I'm a Christian.
That's
like,
the first thing
I'm
she
here
said.
for anything if you need anything."
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, sort of spent some time at that school. I think I've been at 4 different schools now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just throughout that time, those 4 different schools have been like very varied in terms of like the roles and what I'm doing in them. And I think I just seen a lot of stuff that like I'm drawn to and really love doing is a lot of stuff that lines up with social work and I think really practical ways to be helping and loving people.
Yeah, that's cool. And as we said, you are doing your master's, and you said you actually are enjoying doing it a lot, but not so much the academic pursuit, but more the practical work. Can you tell everyone how much, you were telling me, how many hours of practical work do you have to do? For that's next trimester, is that right? Okay.
In a couple of weeks.
Yep.
500 hours this year and then another 500 hours next year of placement.
Where do you do that placement?
TBA.
Oh, okay. You're trying to find
different
it.
places.
Yeah, okay. You're obviously putting the feelers out.
Yeah.
I'm guessing to find a place.
Yeah. There's some things that are trying to be figured out at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine. Are you trying to, like, are you looking forward to doing this practical work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think it will be a lot, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I much prefer doing things than like theorizing and talking about doing things.
Too much
So
thinking.
it'll be nice to actually just get to be working in the field that I want to be in.
What's it? What like your ideal place to go do social work at? Where would you like to do that? You might not get it, but where would you ideally like to work?
I do love working with kids and families, and in the mental health space. Like those are the 2 that I've been drawn to throughout my life. So I think anything that involves that, I would love to do, but I'm also really open to whatever.
But I feel like you're excited to make an impact on people's lives in that, like that one-on-one scenario that you like doing, right?
Yeah.
No, that's cool. Yeah. Talking about impacting people, you eventually, like, let's talk about coming to Soul Revival. You said you came originally in 2017.
Yeah.
But then made it your home. Actually, I'm going to try and guess at this, see if I get it right. Is it about a year and a half ago, or is that not
longer?
It's longer than that? See, sorry.
I think we just hit 2 years.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
Okay, just hit 2 years.
Yeah, it was August 2 years ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I'm guessing the community thing was something that you really liked, because we've talked about that before. But what else led you to kind of making Soul Revival your home?
Yeah, I think seeing, like, I'd already known a bit about Soulies, and just loved how it was set up, and especially community. Like I could see that was a really big value, and put into practice. But yeah, I don't know, just getting to like meet people and have conversations and see that people were really trying to live for Jesus practically. And I remember like my first Bible study just being, it felt really refreshing to not only be having like theoretical conversations about like what the Bible is saying, but having people be really vulnerable about how they're actually living it out in their lives. I found that really helpful. Just especially where I was at, just seeing people like figure out Jesus together and how to live for him together.
Mm.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the appeal of year 13 for you too, right?
Yeah.
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 Has there been something that God has like revealed to you since you've come to Soul Revival, or something that's changed or again grown in your faith since you started coming to Soul Revival? It doesn't mean it wouldn't have happened anywhere else, but I'm just interested. That's really the last 2 years is the only time I've known you, so I'll be interested to see how you think you may have grown in those last 2 years.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think a lot of the relationships I've made have like shaped me and pushed me to think about how I'm caring for other people and how I'm representing Jesus in my life. Just having like long-term low-key like sits really well with me. Being able to sort of just be consistently building relationships and pointing each other towards Jesus. I think that's something that this church is like, let me like tend towards in terms of, just
like explore it more. You just maybe it's. You tell me if I'm getting this right.
Sorry.
Oh no, you don't need to apologise. But I think I hear what you're saying is just to delve more deeper into that, which is what you've possibly been wanting to do, continue to do for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's something really cool about you're a late night leader, and I think there's like, and you mentioned long term, low key. I think there's something really lovely about the space that is created through that ministry that just gives opportunity to sit down and talk to someone without having the constraint of, oh, okay, there's another service happening, we need to all move out, or you just have the I've seen you a lot have the time to sit down with someone and really chat with them, which I think is really lovely that you can get to use those skills that God has blessed you with in that space, but also just in a more low-key environment that's not as formal.
Yeah. I think that was something that drew me to late night so much and why I love leading it.
Yeah, cool.
Because it was that space that's being created.
You're not bound by time so much, are you?
Yeah. Like the first few, like even to now, but there was a like good chunk of time where I was here like, or at late night most nights till like 3.
Yeah.